Hi, I'm Jack Todhunter and I'm an English teacher at Newman School in Rotherham. We shoot a lot of film here at Newman. We use it for teaching and learning. So if you like to use one of these, or this, or these, we'd like to show you how to use one of these. Some people say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. We just like to ask you, if that is the case, what is a moving picture worth?
Good question.
Here at Newman we create moving pictures, thousands of them. Moving pictures to tell stories, moving pictures to make documentaries, moving pictures to record and analyse life experiences, moving pictures to engage with difficult topics, and demanding vocabulary. Now I'm lucky here at Newman. Just look at the equipment I have available in my class. I know I'm not alone. A few schools around here enjoy luxuries like these. Other schools are not so lucky. What if you only have limited resources? We hope our project can show you how you can use A4 with only limited equipment. Let's get cracking. This is an extract from a film we made about Jamie Oliver.
Our film now lies in the kitchen. No, you can wipe that smile off your face, you go Ronnie. That's better. Thanks to Jamie, Rotherham's associated with.
Here's another one we made in a primary school about transport.
Transport allows us to move from one place to another. The easiest and earliest transport involved these. Using our feet, humans scattered over the planet, and they carried things on their backs.
And a digital animation we made about internet safety.
One very sad fact is that there are people out there who prey on children who use the internet. These nasty people sit behind a computer and you might think you are writing to someone like me.
When in reality it is someone like me. And I am out to get you.
Finally, here's a claymation we made based on a newspaper article.
In the garden! I think the pheasant must have radar, because whenever I pop out, he's there lurking, just waiting to pounce.
I hope these 4 extracts give you a flavour of the work we do here at Newman. Our A4 approach fits all ages, all subjects and most ability groups.
My favourite film is At Our Drama.
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Oh, is that?
And I like making pop videos.
I liked our film about communication machines. We use these machines in school to communicate. We all have our machine. They are a mini computer with pictures on them. We all program it with our own voice so we can hear who is talking. It is not a simple typewriter. We do not simply type in each letter like on a keyboard. The system is icon-driven and each picture generates a morpheme.
Can you imagine using this approach in your teaching?
Now this is where the wonderful Lawton C of E Primary School comes in.
I've only got one laptop in my class, but I have got a couple of flip cameras to use with the children. When I came round Newman, I was really impressed. The technology had captured the children's imagination and they didn't even realise they were learning. And I thought that was fabulous. I like the idea of using film to consolidate some work we'd done on castles. They were so enthusiastic, they really looked forward to him coming in, and they just couldn't wait to get hold of the equipment. They don't realise that they're learning all the time and that they're developing their literacy skills, and they didn't see that at all. They just saw a fantastic experience to use equipment that they don't normally get access to.
This castle is nearly 1,000 years old. Older than Miss Morley.
Wait a minute, let me set it up. I'm new at this.
This castle is
tell?
a lovely sight.
Of course the results were a little bit haphazard. We needed a little bit more direction, a little bit more guidance to help us use the equipment effectively.
We showed them how to make storyboards.
To use a tripod whenever possible.
Keep the subject's head at the top of the frame.
To add the voiceover.
To add titles.
And most of all, to make sure their film told a story.
You might think we're only interested in the polished film. Most learning goes on with the mistakes and the outtakes. The cutting room floor is a mine of wonderful information. We use virtually the same technique with each curriculum area we cover. We can exemplify this technique with a look at some film we made with a primary school, and their topic was the space race.
The space race.
The space race.
After World War II, the USA and USSR snatched the scientists in Germany.
After World War II, the USA and the USSR snatched the scientists in Germany. The space race. After World War II, the USA and the USSR snatched the scientists in Germany. They wanted to use their expertise to make rockets.
This read and feed technique is very useful.
He also used cutaways.
Cutaways illustrate what we are talking about.
And these cutaways were taken from YouTube.
Then we added sound effects and titles.
If you want to know how we get films off YouTube, please click on our film.
In using other films, remember to respect copyright.
Just get in touch with the people who made the film.
And you'll be amazed at how helpful some people are.
I must admit that one piece of kit we found invaluable is this. With this, we can capture film from TV, from DVDs, even from old VHS tapes. With a SCART connector, plug it in here, or in the back of your TV or Skybox, and run the cable to your computer. Click on iMovie and import the footage. Now, with this film on board in digital format, you can add it to footage you shoot in class. This way kids can sort of climb into footage you find.
Now it's time to see Lawson's later castle film.
The Norman invasion occurred in 1066.
As a result, England's landscape is scattered with castles.
William I, or William the Conqueror, defeated King Harold at the Battle of Hastings. He bestowed money, titles and land upon his loyal supporters.
These men built huge castles in order to live, rule and protect their land.
Well, how were they built?
Some castles can still be seen scattered across Britain. They are popular tourist attractions.
Sadly, many are now in ruins.
Many castles in England were torn down during the Civil War in the 17th century. Sometimes it's just time itself, which takes its toll on these ancient structures. Here in Lawton, all that is left of a Norman Motte Bailey Castle is a puzzling green hill.
If we don't cherish places like Conisbrough Castle, it'll end up like this.
Beetles in a field!
I didn't know how to use YouTube to show the films, and all that of course takes time, and what was lovely about this was having the help and support and the time, somebody that had the time to do that for us or with us. You couldn't keep their hands off the cameras, the editing equipment. They were so keen. And the very best thing is that the children are now teaching us how to use it, and I think that is the most fantastic aspect of it. Alice is now teaching me as the teacher, and I think that's superb. This way of working fits the ethos of our school because we really are about everybody learning together. So I'm quite happy with children coming to me and showing me how they were editing, showing me how to use the skills, showing other teachers how to do it, because that really is about our learning, the way we learn as a community in school. The lovely thing now is that the children are in control of the learning. They've had the skills now and they're now applying those skills, making decisions. So we're now using the technology to develop the children's life skills, and that to me is fantastic. That's what we want. The children to be proactive and independent in the use of the equipment and making their own films.